Okay, let's get started by getting some colored beads. Let's see what messages come through. Prior to recording, I did close my eyes for a bit and I saw the color black, a black tower, black obelisk. And so that led me on a brief rabbit hole. And black obelisks. The color black. Where did I? There was mention of ancient Egypt. Black obelisks often appearing in pairs, making me think of the High Priestess in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. There are two columns, I believe, beside her. One is white, one is black, reflecting the masculine and feminine energies. And in the yin-yang symbol, the yin, or the feminine energy, is the black in the yin-yang symbol. So maybe black is significant. I looked that up. The color black holds profound spiritual significance, symbolizing protection, transformation, introspection, and the unknown. And indeed, the High Priestess is known, represents mysteries, secrets. Black is often seen as a protective color, creating a barrier against negative energies and emotional struggles. It is believed to absorb negativity, providing a safe space. Okay, that stands out to me. Providing a safe space, holding space for personal growth and healing. Many spiritual practices incorporate black, such as using black candles to dispel harmful energies, or wearing black to shield oneself from external chaos. Black symbolizes transformation, representing the end of one phase and the beginning of another, making me think of the death and rebirth card in the tarot. It encourages individuals to let go of the past and embrace new beginnings, fostering personal growth and self-discovery. This aspect of black invites introspection and the exploration of hidden parts of oneself. Hidden parts of oneself, okay, leading to greater authenticity and connection with others. Also makes me think of the Hermit card, going deep within. Getting to know oneself, self-discovery, self-excavation, exploring one's depths, one's subconscious. A lot of energies may be surfacing at this time. Potentially limiting beliefs, fears may be arising to be acknowledged. The color black is associated with mystery and the unknown, prompting self-reflection and the confrontation of fears. It encourages individuals to explore deeper spiritual dimensions and embrace curiosity about life's mysteries. So this is basically describing to me the Fool's Journey. This introspective quality can enhance intuitive abilities. That stands out to me as well. This introspective quality can enhance intuitive abilities and promote emotional clarity, making black a powerful ally in spiritual practices. Your intuitive abilities are likely strengthening. Across various cultures, black carries diverse meanings. In Western traditions, it is often linked to mourning, while in African cultures, it symbolizes maturity and wisdom. In spiritual contexts, black can represent authority and sophistication, as well as the vastness of the night sky, evoking a sense of depth and curiosity. Understanding the spiritual meanings of black can enrich your personal journey and emotional well-being. By embracing its protective qualities and transformative power, individuals can navigate life's challenges with strength and resilience. Black serves as a reminder of the potential for growth and renewal, encouraging a balanced view of both light and darkness. Okay, making me think of the yin-yang symbol. Encouraging a balanced view of both light and darkness in our spiritual paths. Okay, so black indeed may be significant. I'm seeing a black cat here. You may have a black cat. You may work with black crystals, such as, well, this is a black tourmaline. Ooh, excuse me. Ouch. Elbow. Okay. And okay, let me just read about the yin-yang. Yin-yang. Yin and yang represent complementary energies, yin as feminine, receptive, and intuitive, speaking of the high priestess, and yang as masculine, active, and logical, present in everyone, not tied to biological gender. Yin and yang are fundamental principles in Chinese philosophy, symbolizing duality and balance. Yin is associated with qualities like receptivity, intuition, nurturing darkness, reference to the color black, and passivity, while yang embodies action, logic, assertiveness, light, and dominance. These energies are interdependent, and that stands out. These energies are interdependent. Light and shadow, light and dark are interdependent. Complementary energies helps with balancing the energies. Each contains a seed of the other, as represented by the small dot of opposite color in the yin-yang symbol. This illustrates that nothing is absolute and balance is dynamic. In Jungian psychology, the anima represents the unconscious feminine in men, and the animus represents the unconscious masculine in women. Integrating these aspects fosters inner harmony and self-awareness. I'm going to repeat that. Basically integrating the anima and animus. Integrating these aspects fosters inner harmony and self-awareness. Taoist philosophy emphasizes that the universe and individuals achieve balance through the dynamic interplay of yin and yang, reflecting cycles in nature, human behavior, and cosmic patterns. Now, they mention some signs of imbalance of the masculine and feminine energies. If one has excess yin, excess feminine, here are some qualities or traits: oversensitivity, procrastination, indecisiveness, emotional overwhelm. Excess yang energy, aggressiveness, rigidity, over-competitiveness, lack of empathy. Balancing these energies can be achieved through practices like meditation, creative expression, mindful action, and connecting with nature. Yin and yang are energetic principles representing feminine and masculine qualities that exist in all people. True harmony arises from acknowledging both energies, cultivating their strengths, and maintaining balance in daily life, relationships, and personal development. Okay. Okay. now let's get to the lettered beads. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, speaking of balance and harmony, the number 11, which is a Justice card in the Tarot, but balance, yes, balance, balance. And the 2 columns, we mentioned the 2 columns, pillars. 2, 1, side by side, 2 pillars standing side by side. Balance. Okay. Black obelisks or towers. Ancient Egypt. High Priestess. Okay. Okay, what letters do we have here? Y, W, Z, A, R, K, V, Q, K, C, J. Okay, let's see if I can see some messages. I'm getting yard work. Someone may like being in their garden. Okay, so that makes me think of tending to your own garden. Tending to your own garden. Both literal and also, well, more symbolic in nature. Tending to your vessel, your body, yourself. So self-care, nurturing, right? Feminine energy here. Make me think of the Empress. Getting grounded. Spending time in nature. Digging your hands in the dirt. And feet, right? Grounding. Okay. Okay, the rays of the sun. Yeah. A lot of focus on nature here. Spending time outside in nature. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm getting crazy. Now there's a song called Crazy, I think. What's the artist's name? I forget. But this makes me think crazy about, it makes me think about being delusional. You may at times feel like, well, you may indeed feel like sometimes that you may be going crazy, as a quote, in quotes, going crazy, that you are being delusional. In a negative sense. A criticism from your the logical side of your mind, of your brain. The yang side. Oh, it's Gnarls Barkley. Yes, Gnarls. Gnarls Barkley. Gnarls Barkley. He has a song called Crazy. Yep, so there may be some internal conflict between your masculine and feminine energies, the masculine, the yin and yang side. There's a part of you that's listening to your intuition, but the louder part of your mind, the critical part, may be being quite critical. Criticizing your choices, criticizing you for following your intuition. So that makes me think that you may experience bouts of self-doubt because the logical thinking mind, when imbalanced, well, it can get, because it's in fear, it can get very loud, right? Okay, so let's move on. Let's just try to keep this one short, because we did go down the rabbit hole in reading about the color black and the yin-yang symbol. Okay, this is the Archangel Animal Oracle cards. Message for the collective. Which animal has a message for the collective? Well, look at that. The color black is coming out with the raven. Is this a dove? We shall see. There's a white bird here and a black bird. Raven, prepare for change. Whoa. Okay, archangels Azrael and Bokpi. So the black color is at the forefront. The black bird is at the forefront. So the yin energy, feminine energy here. Okay. Indeed, I've been noticing a lot of blackbirds in my readings lately. All right. About ravens. The raven comes from Sirius and brings a special magic. Crows, rooks, magpies, drongos, and ravens are all known as the tricksters of the bird kingdom. They create change by overcoming obstacles and instigate transitions in animals and humans. Okay. Their sole mission is to nudge people and animals toward enlightenment. Okay. So the mention of transition and enlightenment, that makes me think of the Hanged Man card in the Tarot, being in a state of pause. You're in a sacred pause, going through a tremendous transformation, especially in the darkness beneath the surface. So much energetic alignment, transformation is happening in the shadows, beyond the physical senses. If you see a single one of these birds, it is prompting you to watch out for unexpected change, or it may be telling you to raise your consciousness before you draw something unwanted to you. They remind you to set pure intentions so that you attract good things. So, okay, that makes me think of focus. This has been coming up quite a lot in my readings as well. Where your energy goes, where your focus goes, energy grows. They remind you to set pure intention so that you attract good things. The service mission of ravens is to clear up, carry on. In doing so, they keep things clean and teach us that everything can be used. Okay, this also makes me think that potentially you may be cleaning house, you may be decluttering, donating things, throwing things away that you no longer need or no longer are usable. Ravens work with Archangel Azrael, the angel of birth and death. We mentioned the death card, the death and rebirth card. The angel of birth and death, okay, endings and beginnings, who sends one of these birds to any animal ready to give birth. Yes, this is a time of renewal and rebirth. Its arrival is a reminder to the mother that it is time to prepare for the new. Okay, with the mention of the mother. That makes me think of, yes, indeed, this transitional period, this sacred pause, an incubation period, as being an incubation period. When one waits by a dying animal, it is energetically helping it to pass over. Also, now that makes me think of mediumship. That may be one of your psychic abilities. Okay, your guidance is, when you receive this card, your guidance is to watch your thoughts. Yes, right? Where your attention goes, energy grows. Make sure that they are positive and wholesome. Remember, perfection is not expected of you. That the human mind may start to panic. Oh my God, I have to be perfect. Examine your intentions and make clear ones for everyone's good, including your own. A pure vision sets your journey to enlightenment and ascension. The raven suggests that you have skills and talents that will enable you to bypass obstacles in a clever and different way. Clever also makes me think of the fox. Okay. It also warns you to be prepared for sudden change. Make me think of the Tower card. Prepare for sudden change or a transition into something unexpected and new. And in a recent reading, I saw a phrase in one of the cards. It said, expect the unexpected. Okay? Let me read this again. It also warns you to be prepared for sudden change or a transition into something unexpected and new. You have all the support and help you need for the transition ahead. So remember that you have all the support that you need, especially in the spiritual realm, the animal kingdom, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom. You have so much support in the unseen realms. Okay? anything to confirm or add? This is the Light Seers. And look at that. Blackbirds. A tug of war. Mentally. Did I even mention this? This is Two of Swords. 2, so the number 2, yeah. A tug of war between the masculine and feminine energies. Between logic and intuition. Between the seen and unseen. The Lovers, number 6. Again, number 2, 2 hearts joining. So that makes me think of the 2 of Cups. 2 souls uniting, coming together. Masculine, feminine energies, complementary energies. Coming into balance, aligning. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay, but that's the feminine energy. She's very rational, but also caring when we're talking about the upright meaning, the balanced Queen of Swords. She's self-possessed, and there's another bird in the sky there. Looks black. Very wise and fair. Speaking of the Justice card that we mentioned earlier. Ooh, and now we have Cups energy, the King of Cups. Air and water. Mind and heart. Balancing heart and mind. Can you tell us more about this change? Can you tell us more about this change? Prepare for change, it says. Yep, change is happening. 8 of Cups. Ten of Swords. Lots of letting go, releasing energy. And more blackbirds. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Three of Cups. Look at this. Look at the change in energy. From feeling disappointed, alone, mentally overburdened, emotionally heavy, to the Three of Cups energy, and coming together with aligned souls. We already saw the Lovers, now the Three of Cups. So, change in your social network potentially. Anything else you'd like to add about this change? Okay, this didn't end up as short as I wanted it to. It's more than half an hour now. It's 7 of Wands. Yeah, that makes me think of what I said earlier about tending to your own garden, nurturing yourself, getting grounded, staying in your own lane, focusing on your own energy as best as you can, avoiding too many external distractions that may feel dense and pull you down into a lower frequency, back to the predominant energy that you navigated in before doing the healing work and going within. But this is liable to happen. We are human after all, and we are going through a transformative time. And look at this. 10 of Pentacles. A tremendous change. Focus on your desires. Focus on what you want. Focus on what is going right instead of what is going wrong. And I know, yes, this is what we're learning. We're transforming our perspectives. This is a paradigm shift, and we go through multiple paradigm shifts as we continue to elevate in consciousness and awareness. And with each energetic upgrade, we're better able to manage contrasting energies. We're better at responding rather than reacting from a place of fear and victim consciousness. We are better able to, and her solar plexus is lit up, respond in a more balanced way from the seat of witness consciousness. Okay. No wonder Spirit wants to prepare you. There are big changes happening now, and that's happening for a reason. There's so many new energies. Abundance in all forms here. This is family. Family bonds. Bonds with your soul family, for example. It doesn't have to be the people that you grew up with, for example. So, the strengthening of existing relationships, but also, yes, forming a loving community, material abundance, emotional abundance, creating a legacy. Built from a place of self-empowerment, consciously creating with the divine. Okay. 35:15 on the timer. Shall Now we go to my homemade deck and let's conclude it. Final message for the collective. I think we mentioned this already, right? Of how much support you have at this time. You are not alone. And I wrote Michael Jackson here. There's a famous song by Michael Jackson called You Are Not Alone, but you are likely receiving messages in a multitude of forms through music as well, right? From members of your spirit team. So know this, you are not alone. You are fully supported during this change. Okay, let's end it there. Thank you so much. Take care.